my mission, like I said, my entire life is public. You can review it. My mission has always been my community and the people around me. I've been consistent for 38 years. I just told you I've been offered money. I just told you I've been offered a TV show. And I'm quite cute. I could fetch a man in this with this face if I was on national television, or a woman, or a both. Either way, ignore my greed for the flesh. What I'm saying is, this isn't like I woke up 2 years ago and I was like, hey, I'm going to run for president. No, I have been working in my community. I have tried and exhausted all our options. And our situation, our sense of urgency is dire. This is not something that's up for grabs. We are living in a collapse.
What do you need?
$300,000.
How can we help? How can we donate?
Yeah, small donations. The reason I say $300,000, $300,000 is what it costs for the ballot access. All the states. Now, if they change the law a little bit, $200,000 pays the people that work on this campaign. That's $500,000. That's it. It is the cheapest election you are ever going to have. People talk about taking money out of politics and don't act like they want to take money out of politics. Why is your politician flying everywhere? That's bad for the environment, and that shows they're not fiscally responsible. You can't tell me I'm going to balance a budget when you don't act like they're spending my money. We have people who get donations and funds. That's your money they're wasting. The way you help me is word of mouth. The way you help me is small $5, $10 donations. The maximum, because some of y'all probably got it, ballers. The maximum anyone can give is $3,300. And do you know it used to be $2,800, but the government raised it because candidates needed a raise for collection to deal with the inflation after COVID. They knew that they needed more money, but why do you never get more money? But those are what I need. I need you to talk about me. I need you to share me on social media. And I need you to be hungry enough to want change. You should want better for yourself. If you want better for yourself, then you'll vote for me. If you don't, you won't.
Okay. And that right there is an ending note. Like, yeah, I mean, no, I don't know.
I just
Put
want
anything else out there.
I just want people to know, keep your head up, start mutual aid. You have to you can't wait for me to get into office to start this work now. You need to start building your relationships with the people that you care about. Life is short, and we are about to be in for a long, painful journey. We didn't even talk about the devaluing of the dollar on this live. I mean, this podcast.
You're coming back.
Okay.
You're coming back.
Oh, well.
And the other thing is, the other reason why I want you to come back, because I want you to come back and I want us to do with your running mate as well.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the other thing that I really, really want to stress on this, no matter who you decide to vote for president, the thing is, your vote does matter. I understand that we're shown that it doesn't. When you're shown that when you do vote, Trump shown that how easy it is for things to be construed.
You got your hand.
There's one little thing where Trump beat Hillary, even though Hillary won the popular vote and Trump won the electoral college, they done went to work fixing that. We still have the electoral college, but we have the National Interstate Voter Compact. It doesn't have to go down like that, like it did before. A third party can win. So what happened with Trump, that was something that they went and they got revenge for. We're 4 states away from it being federally ratified anyway, where those states have committed to give their popular vote, the winner of their popular vote, all their electoral college votes.
And that's right there is something that we all needed to know.
That's why I raised my hand. I was like, oh, snap.
And I wanna say on behalf of Shit Talk Podcast, we're going to post ways that you can donate and you can support. We're going to make sure that we do our part so that people in the age of 30 and over can feel as though they do have a little bit of a voice. No, like I said, no matter what you decide to vote for, voting does matter. Register. No matter when you turn 18, I know people are afraid of drafts and everything else like that or whatever. But the thing is that the world that we live in needs your vote. The world that we live in needs your voice. The world that the world that we live in needs you to run for office. The world that we live in needs a voice. Granted, I could run for office, and y'all gonna find my sex tapes and everything else that you may want to
Put that
dig
on
up.
OnlyFans.
But the thing is,
OnlyFans is for how people donate. That's a donation marker.
the thing is that for mine, when I decide to run for anything, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna post my sex tapes and all. You're gonna see this booty twerking. But at the end of the day, you may actually see me do some other things too. But yeah, it's a couple of things.
Long as it's behind a paywall, so you can get donations. Listen, you can run for office because you're human. Like the standards, the respectability, politics, those days are gone. Those days are gone.
And I paid my taxes, so it wasn't sex work.
Yeah, anyone who wants to run for office, I'll help you. If you don't know how to get started, the beauty of my campaign is you can schedule a meeting with me. If you've had any questions about the things that I've said or the things that you've heard, you could schedule a 30-minute Zoom.
Do you charge for any of these things?
No, it's free. It's your country. I'm applying for a job. I want to interview with as many individuals that want to interview me.
Interesting. That is great. And I'm so glad that you was able to share that. And so thank you so much, Jasmine, for being on our podcast. And thank you so much for being so raw with us with everything that you shared. And like I said, I do want to schedule something in the future with you and your running mate. I really, really do. I believe in a lot of things that you believe in, and you're the first socialist. Isn't it socialist?
I'm a socialist.
You're the first socialist that I've ever encountered, and you're the first socialist that I ever had the pleasure of having these conversations with.
Me too.
So we do appreciate it.
Yes.
And like I said, for all of our viewers and all of our listeners on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Podcast, and wherever you may hear our screaming voices or our crying voices or our drunken voices, wherever you may hear us from, I'm just letting you know. Thank you so much for listening to Shit Called Podcast, and I'm Chucky.
I'm Double Dose.
I'm Jasmine Sherman. I was happy to be
here.
You Jasmine Sherman. Hold up, you gotta give him. I'm Jasmine Sherman, your next president.
Oh, we already know that. But yes, I'm Jasmine Sherman, your next president. Visit me at jasminesherman.com.
Yes, visit her at jasminesherman.com. And if you decide to listen as well, you can listen to her things that she promote, her policies and everything. And so there's audio for hearing impaired. There's audio